So I got a question about weak central coherence in autism spectrum disorder, and I'll try to simplify that. So if someone has weak central coherence, they're going to have difficulty understanding context of a conversation, or they're going to be unable to see the big picture. Now we're specifically referring to situations that involve some social and emotional nuances. We're not talking about facts, figures, objects, graphs, mathematics, engineering, computer programming, and whatnot. The person with the ASD brain will understand certain aspects of that very well, including seeing the big picture. But weak central coherence can account for a number of well-established deficits in autism. For example, hyperfocusing on one particular activity for extended periods of time. Having a poor grasp of the pragmatics of language, which is knowing what to say, how to say it, and when to say it, even though the person on the spectrum would have good expressive and receptive vocabulary. Another trait would be focusing on parts of objects, or hyper-focusing on just one or two details of a situation to the exclusion of all the other details, getting upset over minor changes, having obsessive interests. So people with autism can be remarkably adept in subjects like math, engineering, but yet at the same time they can have trouble with language skills. They also will tend to want to engage in non-social activities and be very task-oriented with things that have nothing to do with people. So in summary, central coherence is the person's ability to derive overall meaning from a mass of details. So a person with strong central coherence would, for example, look at an endless expanse of trees, but would see the forest. A person with weak central coherence would only see individual trees. So how might that cause a problem in the relationship? We'll use the example of the ASD husband, the NT wife. She will be able to see the global picture on a particular relationship problem. She will know that there may be, for example, 5 or 6 aspects involved in a situation and all the pieces that will need to come together to resolve the issue in question. Whereas the ASD husband might hyper-focus on one aspect to the exclusion of all others and have somewhat of a tunnel vision regarding how to resolve the problem in question.